Some butter toffee pretzels, but first I'm out of brown sugar, so let's make some. In my mixer bowl, I'm going to add 3 cups of white sugar and 1/4 cup of molasses, and you do want to use the unsulfured kind. And then pour your molasses into your sugar, and then you let your mixer do all the work. It doesn't take long, a couple minutes really. Just turn it on medium speed and let it go. About halfway through, I did stop and scrape down the bowl to make sure that all the sugar gets mixed in with the molasses, but that's it. It's as simple as that to make brown sugar. So now that I have my brown sugar, I'm going to take a 15-ounce bag of pretzels and I'm going to lay them out onto a parchment paper lined cookie sheet. And once I did that, I realized that I was not going to be able to mix the toffee into the pretzels, so I'm going to put them into a reusable or a disposable tin, And then I'm going to keep the piece of parchment paper that I had poured the pretzels on earlier, because you're going to need that later. But then I'm going to take a cup of my homemade brown sugar, a stick of cubed butter, and 1/4 cup of corn syrup, and I'm going to put that into a pan over medium heat and start heating it. And once all the butter melts, you want to keep cooking it and stirring it until it comes to a boil, and boil it for 5 to 6 minutes. Take it off the heat, add 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and a splash of vanilla. Give that a good mix. And then pour the toffee all over your pretzels. And you do need to work kind of quickly because the toffee naturally wants to start setting. So stir the pretzels really quickly and make sure that they all get coated before you put them in a 225-degree oven for 1 hour, stirring every 15 minutes. Before I put them in the oven, though, I did sprinkle them with some additional toffee bits. That's optional, but it just gives it a little added flavor, sweetness. And then again, I'm going to put this in the oven at 225 for an hour, stirring every 15 minutes. And when they come out, they're so sticky and so good. You're then going to pour them back out onto that piece of parchment paper. And now let them sit on the counter for about 10 or 20 minutes and let the toffee set. And then you have a nice sweet and salty snack, and you probably have all the ingredients already at home. And if not, you can make them like I did the brown sugar. Follow along for more. Enjoy!